Hey guys. Hey everybody. Oh my god, I can't see that far away. Hi. How are you? Some people are already here and it's so early in the day for us. When you jump on, say hey so I know you're there. I'm actually move this forward a little because I can't see anything. Hey Debbie. It's funny, I started down there and I've got to run up these stairs now. Marilyn! Congratulations! Yeah, we're staying warm. You are one lucky individual. And now that I moved it closer, it's crooked. I don't know what it looks like on your end. Congratulations! I already put your gift in the mail. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know you have probably heard from everybody who lives in this state about how weird this weather has been. It is like crazy. Oh, good. It is crazy though. It's when I lived in St. Louis, we had ice storms. This is just like everything is frozen, and nobody knows what to do, which is unbelievable. You really just gotta stay home. But I have friends whose power has been out for 2 days now. So I probably should say, if anything happens, I will finish this up as a video and post it when I can. Okay? I know. And I know this is hard to understand, but so I have friends who have had pipes burst in their attic and have come down through the house. But mostly everybody's pools are frozen, which actually is a bad thing because of the piping in our pools and the outdoor pipes and all that. And you can't just turn the heater on because that will crack the pipes. People are gonna have there's gonna be so much damage. If you're a plumber, it's a good thing because you will be very busy, very, very, very busy. And I'm sure this is gonna set the building of our house a little behind, but I mean, I can't complain. I mean, people are losing a lot, so. But yeah, it is crazy weather. All right, so I'm Patty, and I'm an independent designer with Couture. If you are watching for the first time, please put #new. I really do want to welcome you. If the red button is on, that means you are watching me live. And go ahead and sprinkle this video. Everyone who sprinkles gets put into a gift bag or bucket, whatever I'm using. And when I go live next, I will pick a name. But you also go on the big wheel for the end of the month, which is a super cool prize. And today was launch 2.0 is what I'm calling it. So if you missed out on the launch a couple weeks ago with all our new transfers, today they introduced our new pace, and a lot of our restocks came back. There's still some outstanding, which I'm waiting on some surfaces, but a lot came back. And, hey Lisa. Oh, thanks Marilyn. But there are still some things outstanding like the bunny cutouts that everybody wants. So I promise you, as soon as I hear when that barge has docked and product gets taken off, I will let you know, okay? You'll be able to get the bunnies. So, other than that, I'm just really excited. So many people are involved now with Couture, and they're home and they just want to make things pretty. And Easter, I think Christmas and Easter are probably two of our busiest seasons. St. Patrick's Day, kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but I love St. Patrick's Day because I am Irish, but I think it's like, you kind of just like, people forget about it and move right on to Easter, which a lot of people have already done. So, hey, Patty. Thank you. Thanks for watching. So I thought today I would do one project. It might take a little time because I'm actually going to do a couple of techniques to it. But we're going to work with our monthly Club Couture transfer, which, let me give you the actual name of it. I took it out. It's called Go Confidently. And I can't tell if I'm... Yeah, you can read it. I wasn't sure if I flipped the camera yet. Yes, well, yes, I bet, Heidi. Yeah, they can't, one could be Oz. We have been out in the water for so long, like they can't even dock. That's what the issue is. The product is all there. It's getting to be docked. All right, so we're gonna do February Club Couture. If you are, let me explain Club Couture just in case you've never heard of it. It is $19.99 per month. You would get a free B-size transfer, which is this size. You would get 3 coordinating paste packets. You get a how-to video and a PDF showing how to make this design, as well as a video is posted of our corporate offices doing this transfer 3 different ways. That's something new they just started, which I'm really excited about. It's always good to get other people's perspectives on a design. I love looking at everybody else's work. However, with that $19.99 and being a club member, you will receive all the time $4.95 shipping. So no matter how big or how small your order is, your shipping rate will never be more than $4.95. And our corporate also gives you specials being a club member. So it really is something to think about. I love Club Couture. I have many members in Club Couture and they all love it too. So if you're interested in that, there is a link up top too, I think. I never know where it is. That will bring you right to my Club Couture. If you can't find the link, just message me or hashtag Club Couture, and when I'm done today, I will get back to you, anybody who has a comment, okay? All right, so when I was looking at this, of course, I see the arrows, and I wasn't gonna use the arrows, and then I was just gonna use the middle part on a smaller frame, but then I decided, no, let's just do something totally different. So, hey Claudia, I love you. All right, so what I decided to do, where my sleeves are, is we're gonna use our 9x12 palette board, okay? And I'm gonna kind of just dirty it up a little. And I'm also, so this is the other thing I did. These you can find at Michael's, or I think Joann's might carry them too. And I didn't buy them for this project. I can't even remember what I bought them for. But they're all these different, they're blanks, and they're different shapes. Mostly are arrows. And David Couture, it is his like wedding collection. So they were kind of fancy. So this is what they look like. You know, they have like all the scroll work, and they actually, it's the scroll work on both sides. And I didn't want that because it was too fancy for what I'm doing. So I went ahead and I painted one side all black, just a chalk paint, okay? So what I'm gonna do with this, let me figure out what side I wanna do this on first. Let me think 1 minute, because do I want to, I think I'm gonna do it on this side. All right. Our palette boards, they are 2-sided. Now, technically, these are a one-time use on either side. I mean, on both sides, really. But I've used it many times. I've washed off a design, I've painted over it. If I had, you know, something darker on it, I may have repainted this black. So don't ever think you can't use it more than once, but technically it's just a one-time use, okay? Thanks, Sherry. How are you? All right, so we're just, I think I'm gonna do, if I do that, I'm gonna have to do it all. All right, let's just wing it. Let's go ahead and I think it might be better on this side because I actually like the nails. Let's go ahead and do this side. All right, so I'm going to do a little painting, okay? And you know we are never supposed to put popsicle sticks in here, but I am just because I'm gonna take some paste out. You never want to stir with the sticks because it actually absorbs the water and you really don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and water this down. I wanted to go live yesterday and I mean, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. And I'm so afraid, like, I was starting some work on the computer too, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna do all this, and even though it's supposed to save, it's not gonna save, and I was like living in fear, and I'm like, what am I doing? But, so I'm really watering this down because I'm really just gonna use it to get this board looking a little dirty looking. And I'm gonna be sloppy. Dirty and sloppy. And one other trick, let me get this out of the way, is if you wet the board a little before you start doing this, it actually blends better. So just use your spritzer, okay? And then let's take, I'm just rubbing it on and see how easy it goes on. Now obviously if I was going to chalk and wanted this really dark, I would have just either painted it with chalk paste paint or not watered it. I'm going to do this a couple of times. Has anybody done their club yet? My club members, have you done it? This is another good one. If you join the club in February, this is only February's transfer, so if you join the club in February, you will get this transfer. Our 18 by 24 Aidens came back in stock. Which I love. That's like one of my favorite boards. Well, the Verity is really my favorite. But I don't have those anymore. Someday it'll come back. Are you all still making St. Patrick's Day stuff? Jamie? I can't see that far. Jamie. I'm still, you know, I'm actually going to fill my tier tray, so I will be doing some more St. Patrick's Day things. We're not going to skip over it. I'm so ready for spring. Spring decor. This house is temporary for us, so first of all, I won't go out and buy anything because I'll make it, but I just don't know what to make because I know it's not permanent. So, all right, let's go ahead and put another coat. And then with this one, so see how differently it goes on when you spray it versus when you don't spray it. Then I'm just gonna, well, I'll take that one, but grab a baby wipe, a wet wipe, paper towel, anything you want. This is way too wet. And then I'm just kind of gonna go over it. Yeah, I actually have a folder with just St. Patrick's Day stuff in it. I was looking at it going, oh, I really gotta, there's so many good ones. I'm actually gonna put some white back on this. So now you probably understand why I didn't want that arrow to be so fancy looking. Okay, let me dry it. We're gonna throw some white on. We're done with the black. Put this here just in case I need it again. I don't think I do though. Okay. Do you still have snow, Marilyn? Or has it all melted? All right, let me dry this. Actually, I'm gonna go get the white. Just see, I don't know if you can see it yet. Still West Tennessee. Not a lot. Thank you, Stacy. We're supposed to actually get snow. When are we getting snow? We are getting snow. What's today? Tuesday, tomorrow. Alright, how many of you ordered some new paste today? And if you haven't, how come? It really is creamy dreamy. That's what they're calling it. Alright, this is good enough. I'm actually gonna go, I didn't bring my white. Let me go grab the white. We're going to kind of do the same thing with the white. why it's easy to use the sticks for this. But not to stir. Oh, I needed that. But I'm going to show you one other thing I'm going to do before I actually put this down. So just going to add just a little bit of water. Hey, Sue. Thanks, Kelly. Okay, I am going to add, you can add Vaseline, you can add wax. I'm using wax, and the reason why I'm doing this now is because I'm actually going to scrape it off. You'll actually see more of what I mean. So I'm not doing it to actually put a transfer down, just so I have some good spots to scrape up. And actually I need to grab a scraper. So now let's go ahead and do the white. Again, I'm not obviously trying to be perfect with this. It's just another way to get a weathered look. This, I think, looks more realistic if you take the time to do the layers. Okay, I'm going to dry it a little, not too much because I don't want that wax to really come up, but I want to give it just a little more white. Stitches come out tomorrow, Sue. That's a good thing. Finally. Give it a little bit, just a little bit more. That's good. All right, let's try that one more time. I know, so yay! And hopefully it was the last surgery too. Usually I'm so excited to get the stitches out, but then all of a sudden I find out there's another surgery. So, good fingers crossed. All right. I'm going to dry this. Thank you. Yeah, since July 1st. I'm gonna let this cool down just a little. And on this, I know I think I might add a little bit. Well, no, I don't want to do that. Well, maybe I will. This is definitely impromptu, guys. I might just messy this up a little. So I can sand it off. This I'm just gonna have, it's gonna be a muted look. And I'll let this dry and then I'm actually gonna sand it. Okay, let that dry a little. And now, so the reason why we did the wax was because I want to scrape it, but you know what? Before I scrape it, let's get our ribbon ready because this blade is going to become dull if I do that. So I cut some ribbon and we're just gonna fray it because, you know, I like the way that that looks better. So I'm just oops, throwing it. I'm just fraying it a little bit or a lot. This one's pretty frayed. I don't have to do anything with this one. This is just all scraps. I always used to throw my scraps away, and now I don't. Because everything looks better messy, right? Got that ready to go. Now let's scrape a little. Oh, it's just a I don't know if it's actually got a name to it. It's a scraper. Just with a blade on it. Patent pending. So it doesn't even have a name. I mean, you can find these anywhere. Joann's. It's just a scraper, and I actually use it mostly to fray ribbon, but I'm gonna use it. It's weird that I'm using it twice today for two different things. I don't think that's ever happened. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of like scrape this up. And not, you know, just in certain places, not all over. And always go in the same direction. That was a good one. Okay, so we went from this to that. Can you see? Yeah, yes, it's a razor, but it's sharp. But it's like plastic. It's, well, is it plastic? You know what, I have the replacement, so I'll look later. It's sharp. It is. It's a razor blade, but it's not like steel. All right, do I want this down here or up the top? Down here. All right, with this, I'm actually going to sand it down a little. Let's get this out of the way. You're welcome, Sue. Okay. Now the fun begins. So I told you we were only doing one because it was a little involved. So again, this is what it looked like before. And this is what it looks like now. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'll post pics. Okay. Now, the only other thing I wanted to do with this is I want to go ahead and pop a couple of holes in it because we're going to hang it. Ah, is Marilyn on still? Marilyn, we're hanging something off the wood. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and pop. Okay, are we ready? All right, so for this one, let's go ahead and do this first. Let me do this one first. Let's see how sticky it is. Very sticky. So, new transfer, and remember I painted that, so we really have to put some fuzz, I don't know if you can see, on the back of this transfer. These transfers are reusable up to 15 times each. You just wash them with water if you're new. And the newer transfers actually are a lot stickier. And I was gonna fill the whole thing. I was gonna like fill the whole thing with arrows, but I really think it would show up more if I just do one. Like concentrate in the middle and not do the whole entire arrow. And we're going to be doing a couple of colors. I broke one of these the other day. I don't know how I did it. The tip broke. Isn't that weird? Don't know my own strength. All right, we're gonna use Graige and Rosewood. Guys, if you haven't gotten Rosewood, I have used this so much, not knowing that I really was going to use it as much as I am. But I really do like it a lot. And then I'm going to use Graige and I'm going to use black. I think. Thank you, Heidi. All right, let's get this. A lot of these I haven't used in a long time. just to have it ready. Tulip. You know, I did get some colors from Leadership that I've been playing with. I love them all. All right. So, I think I'm actually going to turn this upside down because I want that main arrow going this way. So I'm going to do it in one color. All right. So I'm going to do it all in grayish except for one arrow. I'm going to do in the rosewood. And hopefully I won't get this on all the other ones. Okay, I don't want to get too close. Ooh, did you see that? I almost just used the wrong color. This one goes. That's weird. Let's go ahead and get this. I went off a little, so we will scrape up any oopsies. Ta-da! So I wanted the arrow that I highlighted going that way. That's why I switched it. I'm gonna keep that there. I actually went off the transfer a little up here, but I think I'm gonna keep that looking like that. All right, now let's do the other part. I said we wanted that on the bottom, right? We're gonna do the same. Wax should, yeah. Remember I put wax down on this, so this should be set, all set. Do this here. And you can use, just like I said in the beginning, you don't have to use all three pieces together. You can come up with your own design. Okay, we're gonna do it all in black except for the word direction. We're gonna do that in the rosewood, okay? Bring out that one arrow. We'll do the black first. I'm just trying not to get what I want to do in the rosewood. I think that's good. And then let's try this with this. If you're in my pillar stamp club where you, well, I'm gonna use rosewood for this month's project. You don't have to, but I definitely suggest getting this color if you can. I really do think that you would like it. And pick up that excess too. That's it. Put a little more black right here. I like it. Do I always say that? I think I do. This looks really nice, guys. All right, we gotta let this dry, but here's that. We are not done, but we are done with the paste. Do you like it so far? Hey Jenny, thank you. All right, let me close these up and then we'll finish it up. How are you? Yeah, like I was gonna, believe it or not, when I thought about doing this right before I went live, I was just going to use the palette board the way it was and use black paste. And then, you know me. I change my mind all the time, guys. All the time. All right. Just think, you know, if you wanted to do this as a gift, you could, first of all, you can use all one color. Remember, this is just an idea. You can try to match a room. If it's for a nursery, you can do a pink, blue. You can do anything you want. All right, while this is drying, let's get back to this. I love that little hunk of wood that came out. I don't know what it is with black paste, but I use black paste and it like goes everywhere. Do this so you can watch what I'm doing. All right, so we already frayed what I needed frayed. Hey, Lisa. No, it's paste. Lisa, I am heartbroken for anybody in that predicament. I promise you I am. I have friends who have lost pipes from their attic down. I've had friends, my son's fiance's sister just built a brand new house and a pipe burst. She just moved in. Brand new house. There's so much damage. It's widespread. It's not just like Dallas. All right, we're gonna do this. We are going to do a small guy. Then we're gonna do, no we're not. We're gonna do a small one, then we're gonna do, we'll do black. You know, it doesn't matter once it gets on, right? So I don't know why I always worry so much about it. I just really want it to look frayed. I know, I'm sorry, Lisa. 49. 49 in your house? Do you have wood that you can burn? Oh. We can add that one on. You don't want to leave one out. Oh, good. Well, good, but I know it's still not. It's just so, I mean, it's unheard of. And we've been in Texas for a long time. Okay. We know we're going to be cutting this a little bit. You know, I hope, I was just thinking, all those things I mailed out for the Pillar Stand Club, I hope you all get them by the 21st. I mean, if not, it's no big deal. You know, I'll still do the live. But you may not get them because of this weather. I just thought of that. I didn't do the ink. I didn't do the ink. I know, everybody's waiting for it. I promise, like, I already know what I'm gonna do. I just gotta get it done. I wasn't sure if we would have power. All right. This is actually dry. I don't need to worry about it. Now, if you wanted to scuff this up a little more or dirty it a little more, we could do the ink. We could sand it a little, but I like it the way it is right now. So far, so good. We're good. All right. Marilyn, we are going to hang this with cup hooks. I only have, I should see, does anybody know, are there black cup hooks? I only have gold. Do we know if they make black ones? I might look. I would prefer black ones, I think. Dirty up something. I love dirtying up things. You're so funny. This is when my finger starts to hurt just a little bit. They do? Yeah, I'm gonna get some. I don't. I could spray them with paint, Marilyn. I'd rather just buy a box. Yeah, I'm gonna get some. Alright, let's see if this is gonna work. Just a little off, but because they're teeth, because they're hooks, I can turn a little. And it should be fine. How is that for not measuring? And we're not done. Ooh. Yikes. All right, so this is it so far. Marilyn, is that what you wanted me to do the other night? All right. Let's cut this down a little bit. And I always do like different shapes and sizes. Some on the slant, some straight. Oh, I love when I can make fringe. I love a good ribbon when I want to fringe it. Now, I probably could have thrown a little bit of red. Well, not red, it's rose. I could have. Let me just look at one thing. You guys are gonna have to decide. Oh, I think I like this. Should I add a little bit of that rose? I think so. I thought my ribbon rack was falling. I think I'm gonna add this. I might add more than just that too. I think that'll be good. Yes, add the rose. All right, just a little. Maybe it's ice. It sounds like something's falling. Yeah, I think that's better. I think I like it. Okay. Now, where are we gonna put it? Talk about all right, here or here? Top or bottom? You tell me. Wait, top, bottom, or arrow? Top, bottom, or arrow? What do you guys think? Top, top. We gotta do whatever Claudia says. Top. Think. Marilyn, no. You're always different, Marilyn, always. Marilyn, you're just gonna have to make one. You need to join the club, Marilyn. All right. Use my little guy, which I don't have any more glue in. I think the little bit of red looks nice, guys. Join the club, Marilyn. Yes, join the club. You would like getting like the different surprise every month. It really is a surprise. But also then you get shipping for $4.95. Well worth it. All right, that's just a hot mess, which is what we were going for. Hold up. So how long? So this took it. Well, we talked. We chatted. We visited. Okay, who wants to see it? When are you going to Florida? Do you spend a couple of months there? Alright, now this one definitely, I need to put another nail in my nut wall. Just wish I could hold it. Can you see? $4 months. Oh, nice. Whereabouts, Maryland? My parents live in Fort Myers. Do you like it? Yeah, I know. I've got command strips. That's what that one is. So here's your hanger, Marilyn. So, isn't that funny? We went from something something that was like so formal looking. I don't even remember why I bought these. So we went from something so formal looking to that. See, so you never know. Always check out things, because I promise you at some point you'll be able to do something with it. Right? Okay, who has questions? So again, this is February's Club Couture. You don't even have to cut the transfer. You can just follow it top to bottom and do it the way that it shows. You don't have to add arrows. You can use different arrows. You can just use this. I think this would look really nice on the pillar stand. Just that. This would actually, now that I'm thinking of it, this actually would make like a great graduation gift. What do you think? Okay, I think I like it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just go ahead and write them down or message me. I am always available. Again, if you're new, please put #new. I really do want to welcome you, and thanks for watching today. Everybody stay safe, especially if you are in Texas. This is craziness that nobody is used to. So hopefully I'll get a chance to come back on tomorrow. Okay? Love you all. Talk soon. Bye.